Hello, this is the demonstration of the step system for the area key calculator on roulette-calculator.com. So I'm presuming that you've already watched the video for the way that you set up the area key and the demonstration of us using the area key. So what happens if it goes past a particular depth and you've bet, say, 4 times from a particular depth and you've missed 4 times. So this is where the step system actually comes into play. So I'll just log the rest of the numbers. So that's 3 went to 16 and 16 went to 14. So I'd like you to imagine, I think that's just cleared itself out, so it's at a depth of 0. Now if you bet the standard bets, which is 25p on each square, 50p's, then £1, then £2, and you missed. The next thing you do is stop betting and wait for it to come in until it goes back to the depth that you started. Normally I start at a depth of 4, however in this case we're going to start from a depth of 0 just to explain this quickly. So instead of your starting bet being 25p, your starting bet would be £1. So I'll just do that quickly because I'm running out of time there. That goes to 33, and there we go. So you start your bet from the whatever depth that you've had. You'll have to look at the other video on the setup for knowing what depth. It uses all of the data down here that shows the way that the table is behaving. So you'd start at the particular depth you're at, say depth of 4. You'd start betting 25p's, then 50p's, £1, then £2. And if it doesn't come in that section, you stop betting. I mean, it may come in on the next spin, but if it doesn't, you're going to cost yourself a lot of money. So here we go. 28 has just come in, which was a win. Okay, so now what you do, you carry on the same phase. So we're on phase 2 now. Instead of betting 25p starting, we're betting £1. Now what happens is you bet exactly the same amount starting bet. So from 28 you would bet £1 again, and you're aiming to get 2 wins on phase 2, and as soon as you get the 2 wins you step back. You go back to the 25p starting bet, and what that does, instead of starting from the beginning again and climbing, building your balance up slowly, this is a way just to pull your balance back really quickly. Again, it can carry on past the particular depth that you want, but instead of just chasing it, we found that this works a lot better using a step system. So slightly more bet, but instead of because the standard one is 25p's, then 50p's, then £1, then £2. Now if you carry on from there, you're going to go £4, £8, so it can get very expensive very, very quickly. So let's see what happens. I believe that would have been a loss there. So the second bet that you're going to do will be £2. So it's £1, £2, £4, £8. That's phase 2. We'll just enter 25. 14 went to 28. Sorry, I need to enter these in just to make it clear. That went to 25. So now we'll be doing the £2 bets from 25. Okay, so hopefully it will come in well within the next 3 spins, so we can explain this. However, I did start the balance quite low here, so hopefully it will come in so we can carry on with the explanation. Just like to mention that generally it will come in if you analyze the table and look at what depths it's hitting mostly. You can see it's quite varied. Occasionally you get 1. So this is the sort of thing that you're looking at. If you've got it comes in on a depth of 7, that would that could be a wipeout. So if you're starting betting from a depth of 3, then you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, and you didn't carry on for the 7th. Obviously it can come in, but sometimes it can just carry on for a long time. Okay, so we hit that one, 0. So now we go back to phase 1 because we've recouped by getting 2 wins in phase 2. So we'll enter 0 in, and then we would step back to phase 1, which would be straight back to 25p's. And again, I'm going from a depth of 0. Normally for this table I'll be looking at going in at a depth of 4 at the present moment, you know. So yeah, we'd just go straight back to 25p's covering this, and we would be back to normal. We do find that obviously if you look at the wins here, I mean recently it has we had the last one when it came in at a depth of 1, before that it was 0, before that it was 3, before that it was 5, and then we had a big run where it just 3, where it came in straight away, so it kept hitting straight away after betting from a depth of 0. 3 before that was a depth of 1, and the one before that was 0, and then you had the depth of 7 there. So at the moment it's the table's been quite nice for the demonstration of starting from a depth of 0, but it does change, and I'll just show you, and it may pop out again of the bet, so you can see exactly what I mean again. So obviously it goes to 14, so that was a miss. Then we would increase that bet back to 50p's. Again, if you're watching this video and you haven't seen the area key demonstration or the settings demonstration for the area key, this probably won't make any sense to you. Right now I'm hoping it does go past the 4 bets that I'm making, so I can go into the phase 2 again and demonstrate that. So phase 1 starting bets are 25p, phase 2 starting bets are £1, and phase 3 the starting bets would be £2. Again, if you make it to phase 3, which I've never done, then you have to win 2 bets on phase 3, and then step back to phase 2 and win 2 bets there, then step back to phase 1, which is what we're on now. And it looks like it's just come in to give us a win again. So obviously I can't show you the phase 2 for a while. I think that's fairly obvious, so fairly clear what I've just explained. So if it basically misses four bets, I mean you can do it on 3 bets if you like, it doesn't have to be 4, then you step to phase 2 instead of chasing it really far, because that's the way that you kill your entire balance. And you know, we've done this from trial and error, and we find if you stick on a chase you can wipe out your complete balance. Whereas if you can just have that cut-off point and think, you know, I'm just going to let this one go, fair enough, I've just lost, you know, I've just put £60 or so into this run and it's lost. If you carry on, that £60 can be, you know, 500 or 600 within a few more spins. So with this in place, you can just cut off and say, okay, that's a loss, wait for the number to clear itself out and get back to the depth that you're starting betting from, and then instead of starting at 25p's, start at £1. And you'll notice that once that win comes in, you just get a couple of wins on that, and then you step back. So it's just a safety method that we've found works really, really well, instead of just getting caught up in one bet. So I'll leave you with that, and love to hear your comments and any ideas that you might have. However, we found this particular strategy to work extremely well, much better than a lot of our other ones, and we'll be sharing some more videos. So take care and increase your odds on roulette.